Hello, welcome to GPCA TV. I'm John Baker from ISIS, and I'm here talking to Warren Wilder, Vice President Chemicals at Saudi Aramco. So Saudi Aramco is adding new products into the kingdom this year with the Sadara and the Petro Rabigh 2 projects coming on stream. Could you tell us a little bit what these add to the kingdom and to the GCC as a whole?
Sure, I'd be happy to. I'll start with Sadara. Sadara is the largest chemical project ever built at one time. And within the Sadara project, we're adding 26 new production facilities. And of those, 14 are new to the kingdom. So with those 14 new plants, we're going to add a lot of new products that have never been made here in the kingdom before. We'll be making some ethers, glycol ethers. We'll be making the raw materials for urethanes, for foams, and that's going to allow the creation of new downstream industries. Turning to Petro Rabigh, Rabigh is also adding new chemicals to the production of the kingdom, and with those, we'll be adding new downstream products like acrylates that'll go into the electronics business. We'll be adding, well, it's currently made in the kingdom. We're putting in a big aromatics plant, EVA, which will be useful in a wide variety of packaging applications. A couple of new rubbers, elastomers, go into like athletic shoes. So all in all, Aramco between Sadara and Rabigh's adding just a whole host of new products that have never been made before here in the kingdom that'll create new downstream industries and new jobs.
And that's important for the country as a whole?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think Aramco has been a leader in putting plastic parks or conversion parks adjacent to our facilities. We've done that both at Petro Rabigh. The Rabigh Plastic Park is full. We're looking for an expansion there. We've got just under 30 people already signed up, and there's room for more to come. Highly advantaged place to locate conversion industries. And at Sadara, again, we've got an adjacent park that we've built. There we're putting in a little bit higher tech conversion possibilities. We're providing ethylene oxide, propylene oxide to downstream converters. We're real happy. We recently signed a new converter there that's going to put in oil field chemical production facilities, which again is a first for the kingdom.
Earlier this year, you formed a joint venture with Lanxess, the German specialty chemical and rubber company. Could you explain the reasons behind that and what that will add to your business?
Sure. Well, starting with what is Lanxess. Lanxess is the successor to Bayer. The company that we formed the joint venture, it's a rubber and elastomers business, and it builds on 100 years of history in rubber and elastomers. 3,700 employees, thousands of active patents, global footprint, manufacturing and R&D in approximately 20 countries. And with that, we've got an incredibly firm technology foundation and global manufacturing location. Now, why did we do it? What we hope to do is to work to integrate downstream our raw materials to be coming out of our refineries and crackers around the world. And so the vision is to build on that foundation and develop additional manufacturing within the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Right, so you will be looking at projects in Saudi?
Absolutely, yeah. It's part of our agreement with Lanxess is we're going to do exactly that.
How do you see GCC petrochemical producers competing for talent and expertise in this region?
Well, it's a challenge, but it's one that we're up to. I think I'll use Sadara as an example. Sadara is one of the world's largest startup companies. We're in the process of starting up our polymers unit right now, and the cracker units will be starting up at the early part of next year. For that company, we needed 4,000 highly trained, highly skilled employees. So we went out and hired them. We hired over 1,000 apprentices, which are high school graduates, put them through a 2-year training program. We hired over 1,000 skilled people that had experience or college degrees. Again, put them through a rigorous training program. We sent approximately 1,800 employees to various Dow and Saudi Aramco facilities around the world to be trained. So again, the company is in the startup phase right now. We've spent over $200 million in training alone to prepare our workforce. Now, not every company can do what we've done here, but we're highly committed to training the Saudi workforce at the highest levels. And we're also actively participating with GPCA and industry groups within Saudi Arabia to encourage others to follow the footsteps that we're setting out here to further develop the skill levels of the employees in the kingdom.
Mm-hmm. And do you feel there's a big enough academic base for you to recruit from?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Saudi Arabia has some of the best technical universities in the world. We recruit actively from all of them. In fact, I'd say within Saudi Aramco, most of our employees are graduates of KFUPM, at least at the undergraduate level. Now, many of them go on to the best universities in the world for graduate and postgraduate training.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wilder. It's most interesting. Thank you for joining us.